5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Simulcast on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, formerly known as X, and now Channel 40 on the Cables Ultra TV platform. I'm talking about TVC, TV Caribbean. We are Island T, and we are here to set it off. It's Love Week, February 13, and I'm here with, we got AZ and Chevrich. What's up?
I'm good. Good morning.
Good morning to everyone. I'm trusting that everyone is having a very wonderful morning. Today is Tuesday, as you indicated, and it's the 13th of February. And you know what WHO recognizes today? The World Health Organization. You know, anyone wants to give a wild guess?
Yeah, well, everyone knows what that is.
So WHO joins communities and partners in celebrating International Condom Day on the 13th of February 2024. It's important to bring visibility back to this safe, inexpensive, and highly effective tool to prevent transmission of HIV, sexual transmitted infections, STIs, and unplanned pregnancies. So, it is the World Health Organization recognizes International Condom Day. And here, it's all about Love Week on WINNFM. Yesterday, we were in the square during the 9:30 time on Island T until the 10. But the activities continued until 12 o'clock. We encourage persons, and we continue to encourage persons, you know, to like the Facebook page of WINNFM, to subscribe to the YouTube channel of WINNFM, to follow WINNFM on its Instagram page. And then, when you have done all of that, you go to www.winmediascan.com or winfm.com. And you fill in the survey. The survey is about, I think, about 3 questions, nothing hard. And then you have the opportunity to win the grand prize, which is a night for 2 nights for 2, breakfast inclusive at the Four Seasons Hotel, the Four Seasons Resort in Nevis. So, come on, this is Valentine's Day is tomorrow. It's all about love. It's all about WINNFM, giving back to you and sharing with you those persons who support, those persons who continue to call in, you know, Island T and the other programs here on WINNFM. So we want to recognize you, and we have prizes this morning, and we're going to let you know what those prizes are. We also have some guests this morning, and we're going to let you know who those guests are. We have the Rotary Club this morning at 8:30 a.m. We then have our weekly dose with Dr. Osborne. And then we have a representative from Dreamy who would be here. In the person of Shadjane Gumbs, she would be here representing Dreamy Decor. And
That's
so,
your sister, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we are going to have a very packed house here this morning.
Getting very incestuous around it.
So we want to encourage persons to, you know, call in, listen for the questions, because you could win a prize. And this one is going to be from the Chop Shop. So in case you're having, perhaps you had a long January and maybe you just want to get relaxed in February, this is your opportunity. You listen to WINNFM. We're going to ask you the question, and then you have a chance to win. So, Chef, how will you think about the prizes so far?
They're nice, especially that one from Chop Shop. I'm looking at them like, I need that in my life.
Yes.
So, guys, you don't want to miss that one, believe me.
Exactly.
That's lady stuff.
But you'll be surprised. A number of men treat themselves.
What kind of men are those, though?
Those men who think and take care of themselves.
I take care of myself, but still, you have a certain brand of men who, take it a little too far.
different types of men who attend and who participate, you know. Chef, I'm sure you know of a lot of persons, males, who go to the chop shop, who go to Beauty Inside Out, who go to the
Yeah,
spa.
a lot of them actually go for massages, which is very good for the body. And when you have certain, conditions, it really helps.
Yeah, and in addition to that, there is the facial service that is given, you know. If you think about your organs,
Yeah.
the skin is
Of
the largest
course,
organ.
of
It
course.
covers the entire body.
I don't
And
think there's
our
anything wrong with
face-
men looking after
Our
themselves.
face
I
is
never said that.
exposed.
In
Our
this way.
face is exposed
I
to
just
the
said
sun.
there's a certain subgenre of men
Yeah.
who
But you know-
fetishize that kind of thing.
But
you know?
but I find that women are we're expected to do pedicures and everything and keep our skin hairless and be smooth and nice. And then the gentlemen are walking around with the biggest afro under their arm, the toenails jagged, nothing. Like, we deserve a little smooth contouring as well when we touch, So I think that both
I have nail
sexes. Yeah, but there's a difference though, I think, and men who work very hard, you can get your hands done, your pedicure, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Yes,
I
there's
don't
no
find.
shame in that game.
Your manicure,
I
pedicure
treat
by
myself.
hand.
I treat myself with gear.
With gear?
Yes,
What's gear?
gear like gadgets, and I'm a DJ, I'm a musician, so
Oh,
Well, you have to
that's
remember your
your
body
choice, and
too,
we have to recognize that's your choice. But there are other persons who would choose,
Yeah.
to go to the spa, and there's nothing wrong with that, male or female, and to take care of.
And Jamsa, until Elon makes the gear attachable, like give
No,
you
that's not
new
happening with me.
implants, then you
That's
have
not
to look
happening with-
after.
that's not
You
happening
have to
with
look
me.
after the flesh as well, not
No,
just by gear.
don't you guys, you gotta be wrong. I never said I don't
I
look
think
after
the
the
first
flesh.
time
I'm just saying,
he have the experience, he gonna be like, oh,
I'm just
this
saying,
is what I was missing.
Yes. So Jamso,
I'll leave that to the ladies.
but let me say there are a number of persons who attend, male and female, who go to the spa. So it's no shame in that game. So let's see what some of the
If you're a
activities.
certain kind
that
of
we
guy,
have.
there's no shame, I guess. But
No,
yeah, okay.
different people go to it. That's unfair. That's an unfair statement to make. And so we're going to have the Chop Shop giveaway in closer to the 8:30 time, just before we have Rotary. So we want persons to listen in, guys. We want you to be a part. So the giveaway for the Chop Shop is a 1 hour or 60-minute full body massage. And the sponsor, they're located, the Chop Shop, at the Port Zante and Royal St. Kitts Hotel. So we are going to be having a giveaway. It's a full body massage for 1 hour or 60 minutes. And our sponsor is the Chop Shop at Port Zante and the Royal St. Kitts Hotel. And so we want to say thank you to the Chop Shop for being a sponsor here at WINNFM in promotion of Love Week. And so we want to say thank you so much. And so, guys, we're going to have a question for you. So if you have the answer to the question, we're going to take your name and your number, and we are going to make sure that you get that gift, okay?
And it's 2 gift certificates for the Chop Shop as well.
Awesome. So we want you to be able to participate, we want you to win with win. And so, okay, so now at the 8:15 hour, I'm going to, should I give the question now? I said around 8:30.
It's 8:14. May as well go ahead.
Yeah, you think I should give the question? So I don't give the question now. So persons that could be listening, and the question is, so we want you to give 5 songs with the word love in the title and the artist. So you have to give 5 songs with the word love in the title, and you have to give the artist as well. So it's not just a song with the word love in the title.
Oh my
You
God,
also
you're gonna
to
have
give
dead
the
people
artist.
calling. That is so easy.
Is it?
God.
5
Yeah, that's
songs.
easy.
Mm-hmm.
You could just, I mean, it's so easy to find songs with that word in it.
In the title.
Yeah.
And the artist as well. What was it? What's that 5?
Well, the artist, yeah. So
Yeah.
that might, but still, I'm sure most people can name 5 songs, artist and title. Okay, folks, call us if you want to win some free stuff. 8:15. The phone was just ringing, but it stopped after like a second. So hope the person.
Yes. So again, for those persons who might have missed it, we're saying that you can win a full hour, full body massage at the Chop Shop, and the locations are Port Zante or Royal St. Kitts, and all you have to do is give 5 songs with the word love in it,
In the title.
and
Yes.
the title, and
So-
the artist.
So who gives the massages? Meaning, like, so if it's a guy, it's a female. Is this a masseur when it's a female? How does that work?
Well, I'm not one who goes for massages often, but the time that I do go,
I think you can specify.
Yeah, I think you can
if they
specify.
have, because some
Okay.
people some places only
Yeah.
have one
Yeah,
particular gender, but if they have, you can
Okay.
specify.
yeah.
We have a caller. Caller, go right ahead. Love week.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. You're on the air.
Can I answer the question now?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
What's the love got to do with it? By Tina Turner.
Okay.
Wow.
Someone, Jamsa, you taking notes, eh? You're the song specialist.
No, Chef, you do that
Okay,
because
Chef,
I have a lot
you
of
take
stuff.
the
to do,
notes?
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, if you can.
Endless Lover by Lionel Richie. I just called it I Love You by Stevie Wonder.
Mm-hmm.
What About Love by Heart?
By who?
Heart.
Hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let Me Love You by DJ Snake.
Okay.
Let by who?
Let Me Love by Ed Sheridan.
Wait.
Let Me Love You by who?
Yeah.
DJ Shape.
Say that.
DJ Snake. But maybe that's in one, but Give Me Love by Ed Sheeran.
Okay. So how much is that so far?
That's about 5, I think.
Okay.
That's 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jamster, you know those songs.
Yeah, the Let Me Love You one is a little dodgy.
Remix.
Because that's what I was thinking. Because I was thinking Mario when I heard
Yeah.
"Let Me Love You." I'm thinking, oh, but what if that's the one with Justin Bieber and it might be DJ Snake and Justin Bieber? So okay, yeah, we can give them.
So you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay. So the
Congrats.
judges have contemplated and they have decided. You are our winner this morning.
Thank you.
No problem. Could you give your?
The winner, I thought, and these people
We
going
have
in-
two.
They're
We
going
have-
into a draw and then they.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
is they going to a draw?
No, we have to
Yeah.
give certificates.
Nothing. No. They,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
To
the-
give
yeah.
certificates for the chop shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So she has one. So would you like to give your name, or would you like to do that, or would you like to call in after?
My name is Teslin.
Say again.
Teslin.
Teslin.
Okay then. Okay, Teslin.
Can
Okay.
Jamsa take a number off?
Jamsa,
here?
yeah. Jamsa, you could take
Okay.
a number off here.
Congratulations, Teslin.
Congratulations.
She gave us some old school ones too, like
yes.
Heart.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, just give me a second. This computer is acting very strange over here.
Very nice. I was a bit
Oh,
surprised.
okay, here we
with
go,
Some
here
of
we go.
those.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and so we've had our first winner, Teslin, and we want to say, Teslin, congratulations. It's all about Love Week. It's all about Win FM. It's all about feeling the love, and it's all about showing appreciation. And so we hope that you enjoy your gift, and we hope that you you continue to listen to Win FM, you continue to spread the love, and you continue to follow us, you continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you continue to spread the word, listen to the news here in Win FM. And of course, continue listening to Island Tea. Yes, because we like to keep everything current, and we like to talk about what is in the news. And of course, we have our guests as well and persons who we want to highlight. So guys, some things that I found in the news so far, and we could highlight as we await our guests. It says Venezuela defends military build up near border with Guyana. We know that this dispute has been going on for some while in relation to the land. So it's here saying that the government of Venezuela accused neighboring Guyana Sunday of granting illegal oil exploration concessions in territory the two nations are disputing. So Venezuela said it would reserve the right to take any diplomatic actions necessary. So the comments Sunday came after Guyana said Saturday that it has satellite imagery showing Venezuelan army military movements near the South American country's eastern border with Guyana. Venezuela's statement did not deny Guyana's claim of a military and infrastructure build-up. Rather, it said it was within its right to beef up its border forces. So Venezuela claimed Guyana had granted illegal oil concessions in a maritime area that is indisputably Venezuelan. It said that the oil giant has said it will keep ramping up production in offshore fields off Guyana despite the escalation of the territorial dispute. So the two sides have feuded over borderlines for decades. Venezuela has been laying claim to the oil-rich Essequibo region, which covers about 2/3 of Guyana's surface area. Both sides accused the other of breaching a peace agreement signed in the Caribbean in December to ease tension over borders, demarcation marks or lines. So, under the Argyle Agreement signed on the island of St. Vincent in December, the two countries agreed not to force or threaten each other. The talks were brokered by Brazil and the Caribbean government. So, latest developments came hours after satellite images posted by the U.S. Center for Strategic and International Studies showed Venezuela is extending its base, and it said that half of which Venezuela seized from Guyana in the mid-1960s and nearby Punta Birama, less than 50 miles from the Guyana border. So that's very interesting. We see that, it continues to be a dispute there in between Guyana and Venezuela. It says here that on Friday, the Venezuelan Defense Ministry accused Guyana of threatening the St. Vincent Agreement by irresponsible action and media deception, maintaining that Essequibo is ours. Yeah.
Well, on a lighter note, I wanna play a little bit of Mashal from Sunday night.
Actually, I was about to talk
Oh,
about
yes.
that he's
Yeah.
new crowned.
Because with this dude on deck, we'll never hear anything.
Yes, TNT Masha Montana takes the 2024 Calypso
hog
Monarch crown.
Hog it now. Hog it.
We have
Why
to say
don't you?
congratulations to
I
him.
think what happened to it wasn't just Mashal. You had Nyla and you had some other big names claiming other titles, and some Trinis are not happy about that.
Yeah. I was going to talk about that too. A lot of people are not happy that they felt like the fix was in the minute that, because when the song came out, I was thinking and saying, boy, if Mashal went in with this song, he could probably do pretty good.
Yeah, the song is a really good one.
But a lot of people thought that.
And it was one song, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people thought that the fix was in the minute they heard that he was going in, they just thought that they were just gonna.
I find that though, but then even with Nyla and the other artists that won titles, people even had a call for boycott. One of them was saying, but I find West Caribbean people need to cut that out.
Yeah.
If I'm in a show with somebody in the top of the game, that's a plus for me already. And it's for us to bring up our standards and stop saying to bar people from competitions because we figure they're too good.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
But I want y'all to wait for it though. There's a cool part of this that everybody's gonna. I think Chev knows what I'm talking about.
But I have to be dreaming. Boy, first time I carry you to school, they say you're too young to soca. Now you want to go back, they say you're too old to calypso.
Mommy, I want to learn about my culture, cause all I hearing is say you're bad from which bad mommy, they're drifting, mommy. What to do? I say, back to school time. To a mother named Calypso, Junior appeared to be so much more. Over the years he began to grow, but like his grandfather Pacalinda and grandmammy Sweet Cariso, the family trace of little boy soca could I never hide with just so. He is the head of the fetting class, the heart of the carnival. He's the jumping legs in the mass. He waistline causing bacchanal.
So yeah, that's Marshall doing his thing, winning the crown. And yeah, so you guys realize what he did.
Yeah.
So you know that tune is a big tune. If you know.
Yes.
All you know, I'm still ambivalent about the subject matter of what made Byron Messiah so big, but I guess that's a different topic for a different time.
The subject of Taliban is huge, whether you agree with it or not.
Yeah.
So it's smart.
So he won. He won a Grand Vitara, Suzuki Grand Vitara, and
$350,000 and then
TT?
500,000.
No, 840
US
something.
TT
TT, which is 340 all money, I think.
Trinidad prices are huge, and it makes you wonder, like, what's going on in St. Kitts.
Yeah, but then we don't have the economies of scale.
But I remember as a child, though, you used to get cars when you win Miss St. Kitts or you win Calypso. No, what I don't even know what it is.
We're going backwards now.
Well,
not even giving out bikes, you know?
I'm not petty bikes.
So they had the placements, the top 10, and they had second Karen Ashe.
Karen Ashe. Yeah.
I do like her music. I think she's a good one as well. Yes.
But yeah, people are up in arms.
Who was third?
And stuff.
Roderick.
Chucky was third. Yeah.
Yes.
And
fourth is Mikhail
Teja. Yeah.
Teja.
Yeah. He a lot of people feel as though he might also win the road match.
Oh.
He has a soca song called DNA, which I guess met the criteria for straddling the line between calypso and soca. So he also entered. Yeah.
And Helen Francis is fifth, Stacy Sobers sixth, Aaron Duncan seventh, Kurt Allen eighth.
Okay.
And Dwayne O'Connor, 9th. Winston Peters, 10th.
Gypsy.
Gypsy. And Brian London, 11th. And Dylan Thomas, Dilly Sude, he is 12th.
Yeah. So, yeah, pretty interesting. I was watching a bit of it. I didn't get to watch all of it because those shows are so long. But it seems as though... today's last lap. It seems as though a good time was had by all, because other than the Mashal thing, I haven't heard anything other than the Mashal controversy about.
Well, I heard it about the fact, like, even Nyla, she won the intellectual chutney monarch, and I forget the other one, another big name again. He won another one as well, and it's interesting that you see Nyla winning the chutney because that's of East Indian.
Yeah.
But she also said, well, her grandfather created soca, which was a fusion of calypso
Yeah.
music,
Yeah,
African
he always
music, and that.
he always said that. Yeah.
So I think that like it's cool. Like it's really not just combining the music for enjoyment, but the fact that she won the crown too. It was really
Yes.
cool. But as I said, some people are upset with that. And you get that here when Converse was winning.
Yeah.
People got really upset after a while. We have a culture. You again, you're not guy enough. You know?
Somebody said I saw a comment on Twitter. I don't know why they didn't just give him the crown, because y'all know y'all were gonna give him the crown anyway.
But
Not have the show and just give him the crown.
no, but we have to start that because the song is a great song, and we have that. I think that's why sometimes it makes me feel like we don't have a certain level of development in the islands, because we too much for the underdog and we too much for mediocrity. Like, encourage people, and I'm sure that the organizers are glad that these big names enter these shows, because when you have people who do not want to bring up their standard, they can kill your show. After a while, people don't go.
True.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. You really need quality performers. Yes.
Okay,
it's a show.
8:31. Here's what let's go take the break. We're expecting Rotary
Yes.
Club, so
And
we're hoping they show up any minute.
We could give a giveaway in the time, while we wait for
When
them.
we come back, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. What's going on here? Oh, I see what happened. Okay.
We're different. We're 98.9. 98.9. Win FM.
Get your blitz on. Get your blitz on. Get your blitz on.
Cash Blitz.
Play Cash Blitz and get your blitz on. Cash Blitz is here, the newest scratch game from the Caribbean Lottery. With 4 tickets to choose from and the chance to win the big ticket top prize of $200,000. So get your blitz on today at Caribbean Lottery agents island-wide. Must be 21 and over.
Get your blitz on. Cash Blitz.
Sagicor wishes to advise our valued clients and the general public that our offices will close at 12 noon on Tuesday, February 13th to facilitate a team meeting. Additionally, all cashiers will close at 11 a.m. Regular business hours will resume on Wednesday, February 14th. Sagicor apologizes for any inconvenience. Sagicor, wise financial thinking for life.
Grow and Glow. Hortford's Building and Neva Center's 25% off lawn and garden show. Happening now at Hortford's Building and Neva Centers. Every day is a lawn and garden show. Step into the world of lush greenery and vibrant blooms with our Grow and Glow Lawn and Garden Show sales event. Transform your space with 25% off all lawn and garden products. From quality lawn and garden tools and equipment to premium fertilizers, we've got everything you need to make your garden flourish. But hurry, these deals won't last forever. It's time to create the garden of your dreams and let your outdoor space grow and glow. Visit us today at Hortford's Building and Neva Centers and watch your garden grow and glow while supplies last. Visit Hortford's Building and Neva Centers today and let your garden shine with our 25% off Grow and Glow Lawn and Garden Show. Your oasis awaits, so seize the savings now. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Hey. 8:33. That's a little taste of Michelina, the song that everyone's pegging to be 2024 road match for Trinidad Carnival. Actually, the same songwriter wrote Savannah Grass. You can actually hear it. Yeah. So you guys, we're doing another giveaway in the meantime until Rotary shows up.
Yeah. So the giveaway.
Question number 2.
Chev, you want to handle this one?
Sure.
Okay, we'll take it away.
And this is for massage as well. Let me make sure. Okay, it seems as it's a massage is still at the chop shop. And the question is, what are the 5 romance languages? What are the 5 romantic languages? So you can call in and list for your chance.
But actually, you have to make a distinction. Romance doesn't necessarily mean.
Actually, it's 4. Well, 5,
Yeah.
5, yeah.
Yeah, it's.
It's subjective, eh?
No, you can't say romantic. It's based on the root of the language. It's not necessarily related to romance. But it's a pretty cool question though. A lot of people. Yeah.
So what makes it okay? So you say it's not related to romance. What's it related to? What
I don't understand.
romance?
I don't. I think it has something to do with. It has something to do with one of the countries that speaks the language, actually. And the country is. The ironic thing is, one of the countries is not a person that is not it's not a country that people think of as speaking one of the Romance languages.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, but it's right there in the name. Technically,
I wonder who decides that. Though.
Technically, well, the linguists and the language people. What's that word for? Linguistics. Those people decide that.
You
kind of
notice
stuff.
it's very European.
Yeah. We have a caller. Caller, go right ahead.
Hello, good morning.
Hey.
Hi, good morning, caller.
Is the 5 Romance languages French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and Romanian?
Okay. One shot, eh?
One shot. Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations, sir.
Wow.
What's your name?
Carry.
Could you give us your full name, sir? And when you're coming, could you bring some identification?
Carry Thomas.
Tariq Thomas or Terry Thomas?
Tariq.
Tariq
Thomas.
So that's Tariq?
Karique.
Oh, Carrick as in kitchen. Carrick as in kitchen. Care as in kitchen.
How about Cares and Kiss on this love
True.
day?
You can tell what each of us like. But I like kisses too.
Congratulations, sir. You can give your number off air, but we have your name, Carrick Thomas. Congratulations again.
Congratulations. You win a prize to the Chop Shop.
Tell them freedom in with the end. Hey, this page is me home.
NMG.
Meet me down in the band, we come out of.
Yes, Island Tea, it's always, it's here. We have the giveaways. We have, so just listen. It's about time that you win something. It's been a
Are we
good
giving
year.
away any of these?
Oh, that
We have a ton of
We have so
condoms
many
here.
here. Yeah, it's like they had them packed away. And they are promoting, what brand is this? Slam?
Yeah.
Mm.
And you wouldn't even say that word normally. It's like all over.
Yes. So it's we're recognizing here at Win FM. So is that
Slam.
I said okay, so it's
Goliath,
yes, and it says the XL version here.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
And so we could highlight, we have 2. We have brochures in here, and it's STD facts, and it's get the facts about sexually transmitted disease. And so we are here, and there's information here on chlamydia, gonorrhea, hepatitis B, herpes, HIV and AIDS, HPV, genital warts, syphilis. So we have the facts in here, we have the information in here, and it's all about Win FM celebrating Love Week 2024. And making sure that you're safe as you celebrate. So we are waiting for the Rotary Club. They are on their way. Okay, and so we're going to take a short break and get back to you. They're here.
I feel like I'm running down again. Jump and shake the ground again. Play with all my friends and them. New place,
8:40 if you happen to be at home or you're next to a TV. Don't forget you can also catch Island T on Channel 40, Ultra TV's Channel 40, TV Caribbean, TVC. Big up to Andrew Huey on that one. We got the Rotary folks on deck. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you guys doing this morning? Welcome to Island T. You're in studio and we are celebrating Love Week. We have been giving away some prizes, some chop shop prizes, 1 hour full body massage. And so callers call in and they got the opportunity to win. We've had 2 winners so far. And we're just in the whole expression of love and making sure that everyone gets some love this Valentine's Day. And so we want to make sure that, in expressing love, we extend our love to the Rotary Club. And it's the Rotary Club of... I want them to say.
Good morning. So the district governor he's from the Rotary Club St. Vincent, but he's here representing the Rotary District 7030 and visiting the clubs here in St. Kitts, which include the Rotary Club of La Amiga, the Rotary Club of St. Kitts, the Rotaract Club of Nevis, the Rotaract Club of St. Kitts, and the Interact Club of Bastyr High.
So it's all inclusive, all Rotaries.
Yes, it's the Rotary family.
Okay,
yes. So he comes here. Well, he actually has to go around the entire district to visit all of these clubs to ensure that they're doing well, help them pass on Rotary knowledge, etc. So I'll introduce DG, District Governor Brian Glasgow from St. Vincent, but he'll also probably tell us why St. Kitts is particularly special to him.
St. Kitts is a special place. St. Kitts and Nevis. So welcome, Governor. How are you doing?
I am good. Thank you for the very warm welcome.
No problem.
It's great to be here, especially with all these wonderful tokens of love around me.
Yes. It's also the WHO recognizes World Condom Day, and so that is why you see so many of them on the table. Yes.
Okay.
WINNFM keeps good to their theme.
Yes. No, I understand. And, Leah was mentioning that St. Kitts is very close to my heart, and the special reason is that I actually lived here.
Oh.
In the late 60s, the early 70s. My late father happened to be the judge here at the time.
Oh, wow.
So I went to Bastyr High School. I've got lots of friends from St. Kitts Nevis. So as I was reminded yesterday by no less a person than Her Excellency the Governor General, I am a Kittitian.
Well, we take it. We take it. You have spent your time here, and you have, been a part of us, and so we welcome you again, and welcome back home. Let me say that.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So tell us, the Rotary clubs, and we have so many organizations under the Rotary branch, as Leah indicated, Rotaract, Rotary St. Kitts, Rotary La Amiga, and she has given us a foretaste or given us an introduction as to why you're here, or a brief statement as to why you're here. But tell us more about it.
Okay, we are a district of Rotary clubs. That's a combination of Rotary clubs that come together under a common administrative unit. So our district is known as Rotary District 7030, and it comprises 17 territories from St. Kitts in the north to Suriname, Guyana, and French Guyana in the south.
Wow.
And also includes Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire, Barbados, Trinidad. So we are quite a big district. In terms of membership, close to 2,500 Rotarians and over 800 Rotaract members and several hundred Interact members. So we are out there in large numbers.
How often is a visit like this done by the governor of the district?
Well, just to explain a bit, every year the district selects one of its members to be the district governor for the year. So it's not a long-term position. It changes every year.
In fact, there was one that we interviewed last year, didn't we?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. So I think you'd find that every year you would see a new face.
Yes.
And St. Kitts itself has had the distinction of having 2 district governors in the past. In 1992, 1993, the late Fred Lamb was district governor. And in 2019 to 2020, very recently actually, Trevor Blake of ECSE was the district governor for our region. So St. Kitts has played its role in the management and administration of the district.
We definitely love to hear that. So, your time here in St. Kitts, you have a number of things to do then. How long is your stay to get all of these visits done?
Well, we have excellent support Rotarians here. So they help to put together a schedule that makes sure that we get all of the required visits done. I mentioned yesterday that we had a visit to Her Excellency the Governor General. Later in the morning, we had a visit with the acting Prime Minister, the Honorable Mr. Hanley.
Yes.
And both of these meetings were excellent because we were able to discuss projects at a national level. We were able to discuss ways in which we think that the government, our Rotary family, and the private sector can come together to perform better and more meaningful projects.
Wonderful.
I also had the distinction of meeting with the Rotaract family last evening, and later today I'll have similar distinction of meeting with the Interact family. And throughout all of this, I've been able to visit a few projects. Just yesterday, for example, I visited and I was part of the distribution of dictionaries to a number of grade 3 students at our primary schools. And that was particularly rewarding because children appreciate gifts.
Yes.
And they were able to explain to us that they understood what dictionaries were for and how they would use it to make their academic journey better for them, a better experience. So that was a great experience. I was also able to see a number of the projects that the Rotary family would have undertaken over the years. So, Rotary is definitely alive and well in the Federation.
Yes.
And, part of my job is just to coordinate our efforts, not necessarily at a national level, but more at a regional level, to make sure we continue interacting with each other for the benefit of our wonderful Caribbean civilization.
Awesome. And Rotary does play its part in the terms of it always has this distinguished, well put together image, and also one that gives back to the community when I look at it. So I want to say thank you so much for the work that you guys continue to do. When you look at St. Kitts and Nevis, and I'm glad that you were able to speak with some of the head of state and the acting Prime Minister during your time to get activities done. When you look at St. Kitts and Nevis, what are some of the challenges you would say the clubs face here? Maybe not just particular to St. Kitts and Nevis, but on a whole, some of the challenges the club would face.
Well, maybe I can relate the question to what our annual goals are in terms of community development.
Yes.
This year we have, as a district, 2 main areas of focus. One is mental health, and the other is childhood obesity. Now, with regard to mental health, what we would like to do with the support of the community, the government, is to destigmatize mental health. For too long, people have been afraid to speak out about their own mental health challenges. And, we as Rotarians, we also have our own mental health issues. So we do look inwardly. We look to see how we can help our own members deal with their various mental health challenges. and we, on a wider level, we try to focus on young people, because young people in particular, especially in societies like St. Kitts Nevis that are developing, this is a fast developing community. Economic development is very, very rapid, and very often parents are unable to keep up, as one of the teachers said yesterday, keep up with the Joneses. Mm-hmm. So there often is a disparity in economic ability for teachers to provide for their children. And in some cases that has an effect on the mental state of the children. So all of that is part of our objective. Firstly, destigmatize mental health, get people to talk about it, and then look for solutions. And sometimes the solutions might be as simple as just having a chat, just having a psychiatrist or psychologist visit the school and meet one-on-one with the children to discuss their issues and so on. With regard to childhood obesity, and I think you will agree with this too, there is a problem where young people consume too much sugar. Mm-hmm. And that creates a problem with obesity, and obesity has long-term effects, long-term implications for health, whether it's cardiac, respiratory, otherwise. So we are trying to, firstly, bring some knowledge, asking professionals to assist us with informing our community about the dangers of overconsumption of sweets and other factors that would cause childhood obesity. Also the benefits of exercise. And again, I must keep referring to Her Excellency because she also emphasized the benefit of exercise in terms of the development of our young people.
Yeah, definitely. And as you mention those things and you speak about mental health, I think that we can't say enough about mental health and getting persons to really take control. We take control sometimes of our physical aspect, our physical bodies, but the mind too needs to be taken care of. And as you said, you spoke about child obesity. I find that too is an issue, and persons, even parents, don't really look into it because they figure as though, the child is healthy, the child is eating, but the child still has to maintain certain levels, still has the functions of the organs to maintain and stuff like that. And so you have to be very careful what you allow your child to consume.
And both of those topics are connected so much, because sometimes even with mental health, it's because of a breakdown in the nutritional content of your food, or certain foods that trigger, like in children, some of these sweets and the artificial colors trigger a lot of hyperactive behavior and even some mental health issues in kids.
And I could even think about suffering from depression leading to overeating as well.
Yes. So it's very interconnected.
Yeah,
yes,
very good topics,
yeah,
very good areas
amazing.
to really touch.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out and the activities and the way forward, because I agree they really need both of these areas really need some attention.
And we do also have other ongoing projects. I mentioned our literacy projects with the dictionaries and so on. So there are lots of ongoing projects, and with the fact that we have Rotary, Rotaract, and Interact, each of these organizations within Rotary is able to focus on areas that they are best able to connect with. So, for example, Rotaract might be more inclined to work with people of their age group because they can get a better connection. And so we, while we are apparently 3 different organizations within the Rotary family, we are actually one family with just 3 areas of opportunity for people to serve.
For someone who is I'm not too familiar with what we are talking, could you explain what is, very quickly, the difference between the 3 different organizations? Like, what's the difference in membership?
Okay, Interact is for essentially the young teenagers.
Okay.
So our membership typically goes from 13 to 18. as you would expect, these are people in school who are preparing for CPA subjects and so on. And interestingly, what we have found is that members of Interact clubs in Trinidad, on average, perform better at CPA subjects. And, you know, I think we could understand why, because of their exposure, because of their focus on community service and so on. And then the next step is Rotaract, and that's for young people between the ages of 18 and 30.
Okay.
And Rotary is for...
Mature.
Well, not mature. But
right.
And, you know, Leah is sitting next to me, so I wouldn't say old.
No, not at all.
But everybody else.
Yes.
Okay.
So you find that typically what happens is that somebody would join Interact at school, then graduate to Rotaract, and then when they get to 30 years old, they join a Rotary Club.
Is this what both of you did? You joined at and moved through the ranks either?
Well, I joined, you know, at my age, unfortunately, when I was of age to join Rotaract, there was no Rotaract.
Oh, okay.
Because it's, you know, it's a fairly new organization, at least in our part of the world.
Okay.
So, but it's the route we like to see and encourage people to take.
There's one question I wanted to ask. I noticed you gave some numbers at the top. I think you mentioned 2,500 for Rotary.
Right.
And I noticed the numbers for Rotaract are very lopsided versus Rotary. Is that what do you think accounts for that? Is it that a lot of people are not, let's say, graduating to Rotary and maybe getting sidetracked and doing other things? What accounts for the imbalance in the numbers?
As I mentioned, Rotaract is relatively new in terms of participation in social activities in this part of the world. But also, what you find with Rotaract clubs is that people are transitioning. A lot of people would join a Rotaract club and suddenly they get a scholarship to further their studies. And, you know, there are various other factors that affect long-term membership in Rotaract. But one of, obviously, is the age limit. So while the numbers might appear low in comparison to Rotary, the impact of the projects that members of the Rotaract Club do are just as great as the impact of the projects that members of the Rotary Club does.
Okay.
Okay, we have about a minute to wrap up, so I'll give you guys the last word.
Okay.
Okay, well, on behalf of our Rotarian and past President Leah Chatterton, and of course the entire Rotary family of the Federation, we really would like to thank you for giving us this opportunity to talk about what we do. Because at the end of the day, we don't spend our own money, or we spend some of our own money, but most of the money we spend is money we raise from the public. And it's good to let the public know that what we raise from them is being put to good use. So thank you and have a great day.
Very welcome.
No problem. All the best, and do continue to enjoy the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Yes.
I certainly will. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. And thank you, Leah. Looking very lovely today, as always.
Well, it's 8:59. We've got Weekly Dose coming up next with Dr. Natalie Osborne.
Let we dance now. Take a chance now.
Come and celebrate 33 years of excellence at Four Seasons Resort Nevis. Beginning February 14th, international and local visitors alike can join the festivities with a variety of food and drink, spa, retail, and sports promotions. Raise a glass to the milestone occasion with the Vision 33 Signature Cocktail. Relax and rejuvenate with a 33% off any 50 or 80-minute treatment at the spa on Sundays. Get in the game with 33% off golf, tennis, and pickleball clinics, 33% off court fees, and 33% off ball machine rentals. Receive a special 33th anniversary tumbler as a gift on purchases of US $100 or more at the gift shop. And that's not all. Four Seasons Resort Nevis has also launched a special local dining offer of 15% off all food and beverage offerings for St. Kitts and Nevis residents all year long. So what are you waiting for? The party awaits you at Four Seasons Resort Nevis. Make a reservation by calling 469-1111.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib, it's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Well, it's time for Weekly Dose. It's 2 minutes after 9 o'clock, and we have Dr. Natalie Osborne, all dressed in red even.
Yes. Good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Yes. And we are here with Dr. Osborne, and she's wearing the color red, all in recognition of Valentine's Day. You know, it's tomorrow.
Yes, this is the week of love, I guess.
Yeah, WINN FM is celebrating Love Week. So they have decorated the studio in here. If you look over there, you see, it's all about love.
I hope the audience can see some of this. The table is decorated with petals.
Yes.
Petals. It's all beautiful.
And apparently, Doctor, today the World Health Organization recognizes International Condom Day. And so that is why you see all of them here littered on the table.
Oh. I was kind of curious. I was wondering, what does condom have to do with love? But I couldn't put it together. So now I understand. So, it's International Condom Day. Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk today about the hat because, you know, in recognition of Love Week, I know that the management reached out and said, you know, could you talk about the hat? And so we are here and we're going to be talking about the hat.
Yeah.
But because a lot of persons associate love with the hat.
Yeah.
Even though I think love is associated with the brain. But let's go on.
It's not sexy to talk about love and the brain. Yeah. It's hard. So we're going to talk a bit about heart health today. Yes. All right. So yeah, let's go right ahead.
Awesome. So tell us, Doctor, what is the heart?
Well, most persons should know, but the heart is like, I don't know if most people, the size of your fist. Everybody's heart is more or less the size of your fist. That's the normal heart. And the heart is responsible for pumping blood throughout the body, all right? Because it's intimately related to the blood vessels. So the heart pumps blood throughout the entire system because we need this blood to go out and pass all of the necessary elements and nutrients and oxygen and stuff that the heart needs.
Mm-hmm. So tell us, you speak a little bit about the function of the heart.
Yeah.
Chef, you want to ask some more deeply?
Well, can you give us we all know the heart pumps, but could you go a little more in depth and say what is the real function? Well, you gave us that, but...
Yeah, the function of the heart, yes, in essence. Yes. So, 4 main functions of the heart. It's to pump blood away from the heart. Yes, and that blood is filled with oxygen. Mm-hmm. Every living structure in the body needs oxygen to survive. So it needs oxygen to get to the muscles, the tissues, the organs, all right down to the cell level. All right, so it pumps oxygenated blood. And it pumps hormones and other vital nutrients and substances to parts of the body that need it. Because every living structure in the body needs nutrients and stuff for it to survive. And so then the heart receives blood that is without oxygen. We call that deoxygenated blood now. So it has no oxygen in it. And it takes that blood to the lung to then get more oxygen, and the circulation continues like that. So it sends oxygenated blood away with different nutrients, and it brings the blood that is without oxygen, sends it back to the lungs, recollect it. So it's a cycle that continues. So it's called the circulatory cycle, and that's what the blood main functions is.
Okay, lovely.
We often talk about heart disease. So tell us more about heart disease.
Yeah. So heart disease is a broad topic, okay? And it talks about anything that can go wrong with the heart, because the heart has to be able to pump and carry out these functions. So there are different structures in the heart that they can have problems, okay? And so if the heart is not working well, it has trouble sending the blood and the oxygen and the different nutrients to the body. So that will create a problem. And there are multiple different ways that we can consider, multiple different conditions that can be grouped under what we call heart disease. But we mostly think only just heart attack.
Yes.
But that is when the heart fails to pump. But there are different reasons, and we'll discuss some of the different things that cause the different types of heart disease.
So what are? Let's give us some types of heart disease.
So you have one, and to make it simple for our audience, every structure and every organ needs blood. So even the heart, although it pumps blood, that itself needs blood. So there are vessels that go to the heart to give it that blood. Because the heart is a muscle, a very big, powerful muscle, so it needs lots of oxygen. So you have those vessels, we call them the coronary vessels. And you could have coronary heart disease. Once these vessels become blocked or damaged, enough blood doesn't get to the heart. And so that heart then becomes weak and it doesn't function as it should. And that's where we get like things like heart attack from. That's what we call the famous heart attack. You can also have abnormal rhythm. The heart has a thing that goes lub-dub, lub-dub, lub-dub. And so if there's something wrong, the heart will go out of its sequence or its normal rhythm. We don't want that. So we call those arrhythmias. And there are different types and different conditions that give. Like persons who have thyroid disease, they can lead to arrhythmias of the heart. You've heard AFib, and you heard people say ventricular fibrillation, and they're taking medicine because they have those conditions. You've got valves in the heart as well, because the heart has 4 main chambers. And from one chamber to the next, there's like a window or door that opens. Those are the valves. And if these valves do not function well and open as they should, then you have damage to, and you have damage to these valves. You have different conditions, okay? You have things where the muscle itself of the heart becomes damaged, and we call that cardiomyopathy. And so these are different reasons. You could be born with a condition of the heart. We call it congenital heart disease. Some people are born with some openings in the heart that should not be there. Or some of the blood vessels that should be in one position are transposed and in a different position. So those are some of the conditions. And there are different layers to the heart. You have the inner layer, which is the endometrium, then you have the myometrium, and then the pericardium, the endocardium, okay, and the myocardium, sorry. So if the outer layer becomes inflamed and dilated and blood collects there, you can have a problem, because it's like a capsule over the heart. And if the heart is not able to pump and expand that, it should. The pericardium, so cardium always comes from the heart, so peri means outer.
Yes.
Endo means the inner, like the endocardium, okay? And then you have the muscle layer. Anytime you hear myo, you know that it has to do with the muscle. So these are multiple different diseases that do affect the heart. And so you have to be quite aware of those, okay?
Wow. So tell us, doctor, how common is heart disease?
Very, very common. So the studies from 2021 showed that heart disease causes 1 in 5 deaths in the United States. And that's nearly over 700,000 persons yearly. One of the main different heart disease, we spoke about it at the top, which is coronary artery disease. So that's one of the most common, and that leads to heart attack. that disease represents about 375,000 of those deaths yearly in the United States, where I got this data from. And it does happen here. Many of us would have known someone who died suddenly of a heart attack, who's died of heart disease, or who have long-standing heart disease and then ended up on the medical service and then later may have passed from this disease. And it can affect anybody, any age, ethnicity, any race, but it's quite common as well in our in the black community.
So tell us, doctor, what are the symptoms of heart disease?
Some of the symptoms of heart disease our audience would know, and it depends on the type of heart disease that you have and what is actually wrong with the heart. Your heart could be pounding or racing. We call that like palpitation. You could start sweating profusely. You could feel lightheaded or dizzy and short of breath. If enough oxygen is not getting to the body and stuff and back even to the lung, to all of your cells and organs, you're going to start feeling lightheaded. You're going to start feeling dizzy. If the heart is not pumping as it should, enough blood is not going around. So enough blood doesn't get to your brain. You feel lightheaded, you feel dizzy, you black out, you feel faint. You could have pain in your chest, that sensation of heaviness or pressure. You could have pain that goes up your neck or pain that radiates down to your left arm. You often hear that pain associated with heart disease. You could have nausea or vomit. Sometimes people confuse having heart disease with something with the gastrointestinal tract, like you're having acid reflux, or you're having, you have problems with gallstones. And sometimes that is confused, and person just think, I'm having some heartburn or indigestion, and they ignore it. And that often lead to their demise. You could have swelling to your legs as well, too, often associated with heart disease. Why is that? The heart is not acting efficiently as a pump. So the blood gets down there and it pools, and it's not able to come back to the heart because the heart cannot receive it well because there's damage to the heart. Yes, you may be unable to exercise, or every time you walk you feel really exhausted, even just from a short walk, and you feel short of breath.
Wow.
Amazing.
So, yeah, all of these facts, and you really have to take recognition of them, and the early warning signs when it comes to heart disease, because this, to me, sometimes could be a silent killer.
Yeah, it is, and it can be, because oftentimes we say, it's gas pain. Yeah. You hear the famous gas pain. Everything is gas pain. So you may have chest pain. These are some of the more common warning signs. Shortness of breath, that the tightness or pressure in your chest. You have swelling of the legs, and you're exhausted when you move about. Okay? The symptoms may appear. Remember, we gave some broad symptoms, but it may appear differently in different persons. So you have to be aware. You feel that fatigue or that dizziness or that sensation you want to faint. If you're having any of these symptoms, it's best to get them checked out, and it be a false alarm, or you lead to a diagnosis of it just being some upset stomach or what have you. But you don't want to have heart disease that is that goes undiagnosed.
Wow.
Yeah, what are the risk factors for the heart disease?
Yes, okay, so heart disease is caused by, maybe more likely to happen if you have certain risk factors. We know that. And almost every time we speak about diseases here, we talk about associated risk factors, because usually that could lead to some things that we can do to prevent. So what are some of the risk factors? If you have high cholesterol, usually you go to your doctor for your annual checkup, you get your cholesterols and those different lipids checked, and they'll tell you they're high and you need to reduce it. Sometimes you're placed on medication because this leads to heart disease. Your high blood pressure, you want to make sure that your pressure is controlled, because consistent and persistent high blood pressure damage the heart muscles and then lead to heart failure. Things like smoking or any kind of tobacco product. An inactive lifestyle. Azard, I'm always encouraging our audience to exercise, to keep active, even to take a walk 3 times a week, half an hour, just keep active. And if you have family history of heart disease, usually there's some sort of family relation there as well too. Type 2 diabetes, we always associate that, heart disease with a diabetes, with high blood pressure. because in the black community, we tend to be plagued by both of those. High blood pressure and diabetes. If you have a high BMI, a body mass index, or you're obese, we know that is associated with more heart diseases. Your heart has to work much more because there's a larger area, surface area to send blood to. So think about that. So that's why we encourage the exercise and the physical activity. And if you're eating unhealthy food, we know some of these unhealthy food, we've often spoken about them. You have your trans fat and all these stuff that we unhealthy diet, those can lead to what? Obesity, the same high blood pressure, and then it becomes a vicious cycle. So, and you do not want to have any substance abuse. Lots of heart disease are associated with methamphetamines, with cocaine use, alcohol abuse, yes, because you can have associated muscle damage because of these stuff. And if we said if you have a family history of having heart disease, you can then be at risk for developing heart disease.
So how can we keep our heart healthy?
After all of that.
I hope that I'm not discouraging or depressing anybody when we give this information, because sometimes it seems like it can be overwhelming. But there's so much that we can do. So how can we keep our heart healthy? The things you can control or modify, let's do that. You can't change your family history, of course, Azard. Your family history is your family history. And you cannot change certain things if you probably sometimes persons who have thyroid disease, that's a condition you may be predisposed to, or you develop that, but you can take your medication, you can take care of yourself, you can exercise, so that's what you can do. So these are things you can do to keep your heart healthy, keeping your blood pressure in a normal range to minimize your risk. Control things like your diabetes, make sure you take your medication. We're always talking to our patients about taking their diabetic medication. They often come to the office and say, "Doc, I didn't take my medication this morning." But they have what they feel is a genuine reason for not doing it, but then it becomes habitual, and that leads to what? Your blood sugars being elevated, creating problems and developing plaques and all these different things that can harm your blood vessels and your heart. So you want to make sure get your regular checkups. If your cholesterol is high, if you cannot change your diet, if that diet alone doesn't work, you can be placed on certain medication that can help. If you have thyroid disease that can lead to heart arrhythmias, you want to make sure you take your medication or do what is necessary, okay? Get your regular checkups and keep on your medication, keep active and stay exercising. You want to stay active, as we said. You want a healthy diet. We talk about eating our fruits and our vegetables, eliminating things that are high in cholesterol. You want to make sure that you stop smoking if you're a smoker, because we know that tobacco is very addictive and it can damage the heart, okay? So you want to stop that. You want to not drink alcohol. We spoke about that a couple weeks ago, and our producer was quite animated about me telling him about stopping or limiting the alcohol consumption. So those can create problems in the heart and lead to dilatation and different heart disease as a result of too much alcohol consumption. It can make increase your blood pressure. You want to get regular checkups, as we said, and don't ignore any unusual symptoms. Lots of our patients, we say they die suddenly from a heart attack, but many times if you take a good history, they were having chest pain, they were having nausea, discomfort, they felt dizzy, they felt weak, they just didn't feel themselves, they were feeling this tightness or pressure in the chest, and they did not address these complaints, and then suddenly when the heart is so weakened, and they're short of breath or they faint away, the family rushed them to the hospital, and at that point it may be too late. So once you have these symptoms, you do not ignore them. So if you have swelling to the legs, shortness of breath, any palpitation or confusion or dizziness, you need to visit your healthcare facility, whether it be your private physician or the hospital, and get these things checked out.
So we spoke about a healthy diet, but can you give some examples of what it might look like?
Well, we always talk about your vegetables. Eating, you want to make sure that your plate is filled with, it's colorful.
Yeah.
Lots of greens, colorful stuff, your lettuce, your tomatoes, your cucumbers, all these carrots. And eliminate a lot of the carbohydrates or the food that is high in fat and saturated fats. You want to do that. If you're eating chicken, make sure it's lean chicken. Preferable to bake your chicken than to fry your chicken, and steam your fish instead of always frying your food, so that we can do. Get lots of fruits as well too, and eat lots of grains and nuts. Once you have your nuts, your almond nuts, your pecans, all the walnuts, these are nuts that are said to be healthy. Your things like your blueberries and stuff, all these colorful foods. And if you're going to eat animal product, make sure that it's as lean. Avoid the porks and those stuff that can, be high in saturated fat. Okay? So those are the things we'll encourage our audience to do.
Yes.
So why is the heart perceived as the organ of love?
Because this is our Valentine's week, and we're all about talking about love and encouraging love. And not only romantic love, we're talking about love among each other, because we do sometimes need more of that. And I kept digging and looking to see what was the origin. But they say back in the ancient days and stuff, the heart was just considered the organ, the most important organ. And even in the way back in ancient time, I don't know why. I guess because once you get excited about your partner, your heart would beat, or you saw somebody that you like, you get more emotional. And they said that the brain, you would not notice if there was any changes in your brain. So the excitement that you got, we associated the heart with it. But there is no real scientific connection of the heart being the organ of love. It's actually brain. There's a center in the brain that's called the amygdala. That is the area that is known to be of love. But the heart has taken all the credit over the years, over the centuries. They said
in spirituality, if you know about the chakra system and the energy centers, the heart is actually a part of that system, and it's recognized as being the center of love.
Yes, but
and all of that.
But
in
that's
the spiritual
what I say, in the spiritual sense. So, but there is no scientific or spirit. But anyhow, it has gotten that beautiful credit. I even saw that how we draw the heart and the shape of the heart and stuff. That
nothing
became
like that in real life.
The heart is nothing like that, but that is what we've come to see or imagine that, and that's part of the ideal. So when you see someone you like, your heart starts racing and you get emotional. You say, my heart is filled, or my heart gets broken, and those kind of things. But there is no
Imagine drawing the heart as we perceive it to be now as a little child, and then when you reach and do biology, you realize how complex and not like what you drew before. Yes.
So the Romans in the past and these groups believe also that there was a vein that connected. That's why we put the ring on the left finger, or the left ring finger. That there was a vein connecting that finger going directly to the heart. But that is not scientifically proven. So that's why traditionally now you'll see that the person for centuries we saw that person wear the ring on the left hand.
The bigger the ring is, the more exercise the heart get.
But the tradition continues, though it doesn't have any real anatomical basis and so. But we all like the idea of the love and the heart, and we give the heart all the credit, and poor the brain who does all the work and thinking.
No credit at all where credit is supposed to be.
Well, the brain is giving
but you know, there are some studies that say, there's some studies, I mean, I don't know, I'm not saying I believe or not, but I've read studies where some people are saying that there is something to the fact that there's some of that whole, let's say, metaphysical
they had
thing that surrounds love and the heart, that some of it resides in the heart. There've been stories about
they've been studying the the electronic centers of the body, and it has a very strong electromagnetic field. So they found the heart does have a strong electromagnetic field.
Yeah, but that is science, because there is because there is conduction in the heart that causes the heart to contract. That is important. All that is part of the physiology of the heart that sends the sensation, because the upper chambers have to contract back and empty the blood into the lower chambers, and that is part of the science of it. But there is no direct link of, I'm in love with my heart.
But there's some apocryphal stories of people getting heart transplants and their personality is changing,
is
and
as the center of your emotions.
Yes,
in the
exactly.
energetic system.
So I don't know if it's true or not.
But that's why it's hard to change minds, as we say, historically. But when you look at the science of it, there is nothing that's in the heart that tells you. That's why I said the heart has beautifully taken the credit away from the brain and the center that is responsible for your rational thinking and loving and stuff.
I love when doctors scoff at the metaphysical, boy.
No, but that is all. And it's hard to then change minds.
But you realize metaphysics.
Yes, exactly.
Is
Meaning,
science.
I totally get that they're all about empiricals and so. But it's funny how
it makes sense. The brain controls every part.
The brain.
True. Yeah, absolutely.
And the brain.
We have a caller.
Go ahead, caller.
Caller. Hold that thought.
Taking the call. I love that twice. I love that. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. But first, we want to share a punchline we wrote a few seconds ago. On this Tuesday, February 13th, International Condom Day, to Earth Inhabitants, we rightly say, returning to the original marriage bond, SEX, the solution that's righteous and best. And that's the punchline. We have some verses to add to it. And when we say sex, we don't mean like prostitution vibes, you know? We don't condemn them see it as the way to go and them do it.
Mm-hmm.
We mean sex with a man and a woman that will last until he dead or she dead. There's no threesome. He will have sex with one woman, that is her, and she will have sex with one man, that is him. That is the original marriage bond. But through the church and the state move away from that, people have turned into sexual zombies. Therefore, we have things like condom as solution. It's not the solution. Earth inhabitants have to return to that, where a man meet a woman, them love each other, and then take it to the level of getting married. That's the only way you see two becomes one. Sex, a child. When you look at a child, you see both father and mother. Two becomes one. A ring can't do that. Can't do that. So, we just wanted to share that quickly. Health. We didn't even realize that inside the news that is the issue of mental health, and we hear it again echoing. And, we don't take mental health serious. Even the incident with Roach recently, where some school youth knock out Roach eye, and them managed to save certain, but still, them take him out the hospital before the time, even though the minister said in Gumbs it can't stay there anyhow. Meet the minister yesterday and he said him giving some towards for the attendance. So me gonna try find watch and climb up there. But and people, there's no one accountable for that. There's no picture that comes forward with sorrow and say, say me do it and me sorry, and so and so. No penny. The mother not have to, our father not have to give no account for that, and we just go on boogie same way. And Roach is a mentally ill person, and they say all of we marginal. They say all of we mentally ill, but some worse than some, I want us to take note of that, because all me originally they say we have to far marginal.
All right.
Remember that,
Thank you for your comments.
Give thanks to the time, and we really need, and we concerning, we hear this song about obesity, and it right in our face, we still go on consuming things, not showing an example, still go on consuming things, using what just death style, not lifestyle, death style.
All right.
Still using it to dig we grave. like as though we just talking about these things and not implementing them, not making them touchable.
Okay, thank you for your comments, sir. Been a pleasure.
I want to see by saying this. That is the core of Rastafari.
Thank you.
Okay,
thank you. Bye-bye.
In addition to seeing His Majesty in the Ivory Night, is eating how original human supposed to eat and drink. Give thanks to the time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay.
He just said they dig in the grave with the teeth. I thought my mom was the only person who said that.
That reminds me of the Arkansas governor, how he used to say. He actually wrote a book. He used to be big and fat, right? Mm-hmm. And he wrote this book, Digging Your Grave with a Fork. After he lost the weight and so on.
Yeah.
So that always stuck with me too.
Yeah.
Digging your grave with a fork.
Digging your grave with a fork.
Yeah. 9:31. So we give the good doctor the last word.
Yes.
Heartfelt words, I'm sure.
Heartfelt.
Are on the way.
Well, I want to wish everybody an excellent day and a beautiful week. I know some persons who celebrate Valentine's and they always like the idea.
Yeah.
But overall, the idea is to make sure that we are heart healthy and to promote things that can always be beneficial to us. You know, we're here always to educate. Mm-hmm. So we encourage persons to exercise, to eat well, get their wellness check as often as they can. And if they have any symptoms, they should always check in with a physician, visit the hospital. I always say that there is nothing that impedes us from getting some sort of health access here. You can always attend the health centers, always go to the emergency room, all right? And keep your heart healthy, okay? And stay well.
And keep your brain healthy too.
Yes, and give brain some credit for love, please.
Please. I want photos of healthy brains and red brains and all kinds of color brains and show you brains are to be loved. Yeah.
They should make some chocolate brains.
Some chocolate brains, yeah. She's going to make some chocolate brains.
Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Thank you. You do too.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
you too.
I was messing around.
It's the nation, baby.
I need you though.
WINN is 98.9. 98.9 is Win FM.
Rhymes the good food people, always there to serve you. Rhymes the good food people, locations right near you. Rhymes the good food people, in-store specials for you. Rhymes the good food people. Rhymes. When you need better service, Rhymes is always here. Better value, better prices, Rhymes is always here. We want your loyalty, Rhymes is always here. We are community, we are family. We are family. Rhymes for you and me. We are community. Rhymes for you and me.
Tea time, calling night, noon and morning. Tasty biscuit, just can't resist it. Tea time, calling night, noon and morning. Tasty biscuit, just can't resist
and you can dunk it, you lick it, you taste it, you spin it, you twist it, you can mix them all together. It don't get any better. You can dunk it, you lick it, you taste it, you spin it, you twist it, you can mix them all together. It don't get any better. Anytime, whatever time. It's tea time. Whatever time. It's tea time. Snack on a delicious tea time biscuit anytime. It's tea time.
Better music, better talk, better radio.
I'm listening, honey. I am listening.
98.9 Win FM.
I was searching all my life, going through my perils, but suddenly I saw you by the wayside standing still. Tell me where were you been trying while I was going on down the hill? Now I've got your number. I want to let you know I will. Now that I found you, let me love you. I'll be good to you. Let me love you. You'll be my honey too. Let me love you. I wanna love you night and day. Let me love you. I wanna love you and away. Let me love you. Now that I found you, let me love you. I'll be good to you. Let me love you. You'll be my honey too. Let me love you. I wanna love you night and day. Let me love you. I wanna love you and away. Let me love you. From the time I saw you, I knew this one would.
Hey, that's the sound of SKN Romance. 9:36. Don't forget, coming up at 9:45, we have Dreamy Decor. They'll be showing up. AZ's AZ Sis, right?
Yeah. So we're all about Love Week, and we have another giveaway, don't we? And it's from Crazy Rolls. Anyone knows where Crazy Rolls? It's at close by the cinema.
Yes.
Yes, and it's all about the ice
It's
cream.
that soft serve place, right? Ice cream place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's Crazy Rolls. So let me get the question, because we want to make sure that everyone is a winner here at WinFM or gets the opportunity to win something. And so the question is, name 3 movies about heartbreak.
Imagine this person is calling. You haven't even given the question yet.
They know the answer.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go to the call. The phone. Caller, go right ahead.
Well,
WinFM Lottery.
so we not call for that.
No.
No, we ain't gonna take that away. But if thanks to the sound, there's the Memphis Kiddos, they're on it. Big up yourself, thanks to that. Good production.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good production. And it just keep elevating and getting better and better.
Yes. Yeah. And big up to the producer.
The Memphis Kiddos, you over there somewhere in the US with your family. Give thanks to that. Well, let me come off the line. Oh, before we go off the line, love, see, we just make a sound there pertaining to man and woman meet and the love. A lot of people make it look like love not real, but love is as real as the sun will shine, Yeah? There's a lot of in between and a lot of this and that and lusty and this and that. But love real. Very real. So, yeah, man, love big. And love is so real that you know what's the biggest esteem that love gets? Biblically, they said that God is love. You ever hear that?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
That's the esteem that love gets. Love is divine. Give thanks to the time. Let me come off the line.
Such a rhyme every time.
The elder get in church,
So, guys, we are talking about 3 movies that involve heartbreak. So tell us, and you get the opportunity. Crazy Rolls, it's up by the cinema ice cream. You don't want to miss this treat. So come on, call. Give us the movies.
Here's the funny part about those 5 movies that were selected. Suppose the person calls a movie that's not on the list, but technically meets the criteria, the criterion. Should we give them?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The
that's what I was
list
thinking.
is not an
It's just example.
Definitive.
Yeah, it's just a example.
Let's hope we know the movies that come.
Yeah.
It's not exhaustive.
Okay. So nobody call and say Die Hard or anything, because that's not going to work. Okay. So go ahead. You're gonna give the question again?
Yes. So, guys, those persons who are interested in winning, you can win something at Crazy Rolls. It's located at the Caribbean Cinemas Complex, and they specialize in unique ice cream treats. So the gift certificate will be located at WinFM. So you come down here, you get the gift certificate
with ID.
With ID, we get your name on the air, and so we want you to name 3 movies about heartbreak. It's as easy as that.
So yeah, we're looking for some calls. Folks, what is it? Is there an angel of love in here or something? Well, you guys got quiet all of a sudden.
We're just looking at we're just here, we're thinking, we have Dreamy Decor next, and we're thinking about these questions should be easy, so persons come and call in. It's for you to get this treat at Crazy Rolls, the ice cream.
And as you can see, baby sis is here.
Oh, and you can say silly, we said silly rabbit.
Yeah.
Tricks
for kids.
Yeah, but no, we're not talking about tricks, we're talking about treats. So come on down and get just say the answers, give us what we are asking for, and you get the opportunity to get the Crazy Rolls.
Have your ice cream, and the ice cream giveaway is paired with the heartbreak movies because people like to eat ice cream. You ever see the girls, they're heartbroken and they have a whole tub of ice cream?
Yeah. We've seen the movies.
Yeah,
there's
I don't do that, but yeah, some people do.
I did read somewhere that ice cream is one of those foods. It's just one of those feel-good foods that you associate it with feeling good, and even when you're feeling bad, it's like the go-to food to make you feel better. So
really?
So I totally get. Yeah. Okay. I totally get that.
At least in American culture and TV is the go-to food.
Maybe here too.
No,
you don't think?
What do you think it is?
Do you eat?
You eat ice cream, right?
I think rum.
You like ice cream, right?
Culturally is rum.
Rum? Isn't rum a more guy thing, though?
No, culturally, girls go like, give me a beer.
For me personally, since we asked the question, I don't normally eat ice cream.
No, neither do I.
No?
A lot of people are lactose intolerant too.
Sorbet, you don't eat sorbet?
I mean, if it's there and you go for dinner and you can have a little, but not really as a snack.
Okay, we have our first call. It's 9:43. It's a pity we got Dreamy Decor coming up in 2 minutes. Go ahead, caller. Make it quick.
Titanic?
Yes.
Titanic.
Okay, Titanic.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Why did I get married?
I can't hear.
Why did I get married?
Oh, okay.
I can do that.
What's that one?
I can do bad all by myself. That's what you said?
Yes. I can do that by myself.
Okay.
So, Jamsa, you're the movie.
I would say she's on point.
Yeah, I would say Titanic. She lost her love in the end.
Yeah, Titanic, I know. That's definitely. The second one was...
Why did I get married?
Why did I get married? And I can do...
bad all by myself.
Okay. And you perhaps could eat the ice cream all by yourself. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh, it's just 3?
Yes.
Oh, just 3, yes.
Okay.
So
what's your name, sweetie?
Give us your name.
Lisa?
Yes.
Give us your last name.
Buchanan.
Lisa Buchanan. Yes.
Congratulations.
So congratulations, Lisa. Come down to WinFM, bring your ID, and you get your gift certificate so you can get your ice cream from Crazy Rolls. Enjoy. No problem. Awesome.
Oh, but she hung up. Okay, so Lisa, what you can do is you can drop by to the station with some ID,
yeah,
and you should be fine. I was about to go get her number, but she hung up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Dreamy Decor coming up next. And here she comes.
Yeah, we have Dreamy Decor in the building. Yes.
Hello. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Everything.
Yes.
This is a new touch.
Yes.
I want to big up. I actually want to big up. It's good that the elder kind of mentions the Memphis Killers. I want to big up the producer of the track, the one man band dude, Anthony Batley. Yeah, he's the one that he played most of the instruments on this.
Okay.
Ironically, he's a drummer, but he didn't play drums. He played everything else. Or Alex Condell on saxophone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we got Dreamy Decor here to spread some love. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good.
So we welcome you to Island Tea, and it's all about Love Week. We have so many things here. It's also the World Health Organization promotes and recognizes International Condom Day. So we have them here spread out, and so we have the rose petals and everything. And it's all about Love Week. It's all about giving back to our fans. You know, we encourage persons to like our Facebook page, WINNFM, to subscribe to us on YouTube, and also follow us on Instagram. We also encourage persons to fill in the survey on the website. It's not a very long survey. It's like 3 questions, basic questions. You could, and then you have the opportunity to enter into our grand prize raffle, where you could win 2 nights, not one. 2 nights for two at the Four Seasons Resort, and breakfast is inclusive. So in the event that you are up late and you have food on your plate in the morning. Yes. So tell us, Dreamy Decor, what are some, I know it's Love Week, it's Valentine's Day, and with Dreamy Decor you guys are doing a number of things. Tell us what Dreamy Decor is doing.
So, as per usual, we're doing our Valentine special. And for all of you who are listening, all our Valentine specials can be viewed and purchased online at St. Kitts Nevis Florist.com. So you go there and you actually see your actual arrangement that you're going to get. That's one thing with Dreamy. When we market the exact product you're going to get. So you see it, you get it. And that's online on our website. And for everyone who's listening, you guys just said you're giving away a 2-night stay. We are also giving away a 2-night stay. Not at, Four Seasons, but we're giving away a 2-night stay at Mariposa Villa. That is a villa that's right above the car resort. It has a pool, so you can swim as well. You have a lovely view. I've been there, and the morning view is amazing. The sunrise is absolutely beautiful. And that's a 2-night stay, weekend stay, this weekend at Mariposa Villa. And all you have to do is place an order. So everyone who places an order with us gets the opportunity to win that. But that's not all. I know you're saying, wow. But that's not all. Additionally, if you place an order, you can have a dinner for 2 at Park Hyatt.
Wow.
Yeah, dinner for 2 at Park Hyatt. Place an order with us, and I'll say place your order today because we're doing the raffle this afternoon for Park Hyatt. Because we know persons may say, okay, I want to take her out to dinner, so I have the raffle on Valentine's. We're not doing that. We're having the raffle for that today. So put your orders in. The raffle will be this afternoon, and you can have a dinner for 2 at Park Hyatt, and it expires on the 15th. So bear in mind, put in your order. Stay tuned to our Facebook page. We have the _Dreamy_ group on Instagram. And then it's the Dreamy group on Facebook. But then we also have St. Kitts Nevis Florist on Instagram and Facebook as well. So we have 2 giveaways for you just placing your order with us. So Dreamy is all about giving. It's all about love. It's not just for lovers. So if you win it and you don't have a significant other, take one of your friends. So yeah, and more to come. Well, what's happening right now, is we have a discount day. So if you visit us in store, and we're located at the Car Building on Airport Road, you could call us at 766-9189 or 466-9418. You can come in and pick your discount for Valentine's Day. So you walk in, you pick your discount, you place your order. You can have 5, 10 free. Trust me. You don't want to miss out. And also, we understand that sometimes persons like to send stuff leading up to Valentine's Day. Not only on Valentine's Day, we have a promotion going on right now for a presentation style bouquet. So when I say Dreamy is all about love, it's all about giving this Valentine's Day. Trust me, I listed about 4 promotions that we have going on right now. And it's just absolutely amazing. You come into our store, you place your order, you could pick your discount before, and then you have it. So it's not just about, one thing. We're giving away 2 prizes, and the Mariposa winner will be announced tomorrow on Valentine's Day. Because we understand you may want to take her out or him out, because ladies, you should treat him as well. We have baskets for males as well. You could take him, her out, Mariposa Villa, weekend stay. And you just enjoy.
Wow. This really is the week of love.
Really.
Exactly.
And Dreamy is the place to be, because you just don't get an order. You get the opportunity to win big. Trust me, it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, lovely view.
Wow.
You have a kitchen area, it's spacious. Trust me, Mariposa Villa is the place to be for your Valentine's stay.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Azard?
I don't know. I feel like I'm losing out on all of these opportunities.
You're losing. But you can tell a friend.
Just buy something for yourself.
Yeah. Tell a friend.
Send it to yourself, and if you win, I myself.
I know. I could probably auction it off.
Or you can go and enjoy.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, if you win it, you can carry me. As I said, Valentine's is not just about lovers.
Exactly.
It's about love, and I'm your sister, so you should take me out.
Okay, so you heard that.
I see
So
about
yes.
the dinner, yes, I like the thing.
And let me just let you guys know, because I spoke so much about what we're giving away, I couldn't tell you what we're actually selling. So we have roses. You could get roses in red. You could get roses in pink. You could get roses in blue. As I said, we have a just for him basket. That you can, he might not really want the red. He might say, give me something blue. And then we also have a simple surprise. Now, the simple surprise is comprised of carnations, but you could also change the color. So it could be red, it could be pink. But then it has Ferrero Rocher chocolate. So it's a hat box. Some person may say, not just flowers. What can I get to eat? Well, you get chocolates. And then we also have Valentine's balloons, and we also have packages for children. So if you want to get your child something nice and it's unisex, you can get a children's basket, and just let everyone feel the love this Valentine's Day. It's all about love. It's all about giving. You come in, you pick your discount, you place your order, and you just have a grand time. If you're placing as many orders as you want, the discount is available on your purchase, the total of your purchase.
Nice.
So you could place about 5, and then you get your 10% discount off of your total. So we encourage that. And again, we're located at the Carty building on Airport Road, and you can call us at 766-9189 or 466-9418. The Carty building, we have free parking. You don't have to worry about, I drive up there, where am I going to park? No, you have free parking. You can stay as long as you want. We actually have the arrangements. Some of them are in the fridge. So you just don't watch it on a paper. You just don't watch it on social media. You go up there, you physically touch it. You say, okay, I like this. But I like to see that one better. You have a variety to choose from. It's not just digital, but you go to our store and you walk in. Even if you are so mesmerized you want to walk out with something today, you can do that because everything is in the fridge. So yeah, that's the way to go. You can order online at stkitsnevisflorist.com. If you don't want to come in, maybe you may be abroad and you're saying, well, how will I pay? So we have the website. And if you don't want to pay via our website, our sales rep will be more than happy to take your order and send you a payment link. We have multiple options for you.
Getting it done.
Yes, we have multiple options for you. So with Dreamy, we try to make it simple, easy, fast, convenient. And we also have delivery not only in St. Kitts. So if you're listening and you're in Nevis and you're saying, wow, Kittitian's getting everything. No, it's one federation.
Yes.
We deliver in Nevis as well. So island-wide St. Kitts, island-wide Nevis. everyone wins. You don't have to be in St. Kitts because you could place the order online. You could message us via our telephone number because we're available on WhatsApp on the 766-9189 number. And everything can just be so easy, so simple. You could be chilling at home, chilling at work, and your order is placed and it's going to be delivered. Island-wide.
Yes.
Yes, sounds good. So Dreamy is the place to get your Valentine's something for Valentine's.
Exactly.
Or
It sounds so amazing. So many options and discounts and
And she has also spoken about friends. And so if you want to get your friend something, you can. And if you want to get your family something, you can. Or even
And
your kids.
trust me, as I said, we have roses in a sleeve. We have 6 rose arrangements. We have 12 rose arrangements. If you want to go to 24, 25, 30. If you want to even, just send something for $30, we have that for you. Because we know sometimes you may want to carry her out or him out, but you just want something for that day so they don't feel left out. We have a wide variety. So don't just think we have one set price or one set price range. We have from as low as $30 to as high as you want to go.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Lovely.
Awesome.
Lovely. And roses just amazing and smell amazing.
They're really amazing, and trust me, after you could just use them for rose petals.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at these roses here.
I don't promote these roses. Yes. Because at Dreamy, persons tend to ask, are they real flowers? Of course they're real flowers. We only deal with real flowers at Dreamy. Because we're all about the environment. Think about it. And, not to get on y'all, but we're all about the environment.
We really should get some Dreamy roses.
Exactly.
You look at this. It's not even ripping, guys.
And there's a difference when you
about
get
the
real
environment.
roses.
Yes.
The scent.
And then the care. Imagine you watering your roses. You you get up in the morning, you change the water, you water them, and you just watch them, and they just bring some sort of life to the room.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying, you just feel so good. Like roses makes you feel
They
so
do.
good.
And you can actually make, I'm not sure if your roses are edible, but if you get like roses that it's just the handling. Roses make an amazing tea that relieves headaches.
Really?
It does. We have it all the time. It's really nice.
Fun
It's
fact.
fragrant and it relaxes you. And if you're feeling stressed, you have a headache, you make some rose petal tea, you're good to go.
Yes.
Awesome. Sounds good.
And we are also doing a giveaway right now.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So
everyone has been winning so many prizes today.
I tell you, at Dreamy, it's all about giving. It's all about love. And for the caller, you'll have to tell them the number who can call in and list about 6 types of roses that
we have 2 minutes, guys.
Yeah,
so
you
2
guys have
minutes.
2 minutes.
6 types of roses. Come on.
Flowers.
Flowers. Okay, 6 types of flowers. So
And
come on.
You win a presentation style bouquet.
Ooh. So 6 types of flowers, and you can win a presentation style bouquet. Come on. You don't want to lose it on this opportunity.
Yeah, so come on. And as I said, you can reuse the roses, not only just for tea, but you can also take
Petals,
your roses
decorate
when
the
they're
room.
going down.
Exactly.
You can put it in a little bit of warm water. It's very fragrant, and you can have a room mist, or you can spray it on
Exactly.
yourself. So, yeah, you can extend the life for your flowers way beyond.
Exactly. That's all. It's all about that, man. It's all about that.
Nice. So, guys, come ahead, all out there. You wanted to get something. This is your chance.
Yeah. So guys, come on, win something.
10
You only have a
seconds.
minute left or less. In fact, you have like 30 seconds. Come on, 6 flowers. Come on, 6 types of flowers out there.
Guys, you can Google it.
Okay, caller. Quick. Let's go.
So are we just saying any 6 flowers?
Yes.
Okay, bougainvilleas, hibiscus, daisies, peonies,
Oh, I like them.
yellow bells, Let's Misty Roses.
Yes. So, Carla, can we just get your name and number, please?
This sounds like Carla
Carla
Estefan.
Whoa.
Congrats, Carla. Well deserved.
Yes.
Yes, we would have you. Yeah.
So I
Thank
said,
you
okay,
so
let me
much.
get me, something.
Yes.
Lovely. Congratulations.
Have a wonderful Valentine's Day.
And just
Enjoy your
remember-
presentation bouquet.
Yes.
Okay, everyone knows Carl
Yes.
Estefan, so
Yeah, yeah.
we
Yeah.
gotta wrap.
We have
Remember
to
to
wrap.
shop at Dreamy. We're
And-
located at the Koi building on Airport Road. That's all I want to
Yes.
say.
Okay.
Thank
great.
you so much for coming.
Okay, good.
Thank you
Yes.
for having me.
Because Andrea at TVC is going to cut us off at 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
So
they-
we got the Prime Minister's press conference coming up in a few minutes. Guys, have a great day.
Awesome.
And
You as well,
Same to you.
Jamster.
Later, guys.
Great.
Buster,